and how being in Paris has influenced that too. So
There's an earthquake.
That was an earthquake.
There is an earthquake.
That was an earthquake, right?
I thought you were kicking my chair this whole time.
No, there is an earthquake.
Yeah, there's an earthquake. Welcome to InStyle Love, and we're having an earthquake.
We are the cast of Emily in Paris.
And we're going to be opening some fan mail with InStyle. I will open this first one. Wait, but what if Emily chooses Emily?
Oh.
Aww. I think that every season Emily is forced to make decisions, whether it be romantic decisions or work decisions, but every time she makes one, she has to look within herself to figure out if it's something that she's thinking with her brain or her heart. And I think this season more than ever, there's a vulnerable side of Emily where I think she does end up choosing herself within each decision. Mm-hmm. So I think there's always a choice of Emily within each decision she makes.
I sometimes forget how much I love Emily and Gabriel from Emily in Paris. Are there others? Chemistry is always on 10. You know, it's actually funny because we don't have chemistry in real life. We never interact, and somehow we're such professionals that when the cameras are on, we just like
Make the magic happen.
Thank you for this because I'm speaking for us both, but we love what we created, the little bubble, the Emily and Gabriel bubble we created, and especially this season, I feel like it's been a pleasure to burst abscesses and fight a bit more and get real, and so I'm glad it is seen, it is appreciated. Gabriel's situation is giving Ross from season 1 of Friends with Carol and Susan.
Oh my God, it is. Oh, that's really funny.
Oh my! No, you shouldn't have said that. I'm not going to be able to unsee it when I'm. Yeah, it is true actually.
Oh my God.
I'm actually rewatching the show at the moment. I'm season 7, and thank you. Now there's going to be a lot of Ross infused interpretations.
Pivot!
I know karate.
No karate.
Unagi.
Okay. I love the fact that Sylvie is not one-dimensional. Sylvie changes and grows throughout the series. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love that too. I love layers. And I love to see her vulnerability more and more. It's funny because it's about Emily not being able to choose, but it's also about Sylvie not being able to choose. It seems like these women can't find the right companion to walk through life with, right? They kind of hesitate all the time because it looked like Sylvie, knew what she was doing because she's older and everything, but she doesn't know what she's doing. She's just as lost as everyone.
I think it's cool though because it's multi-generational. So it doesn't mean you have to have all your stuff together at a certain age. It's like you're always finding your voice in different ways, and things from your past will come up that impact the future trajectory of your life, and then wherever you're at, you have to kind of reevaluate, and that can happen in your teens, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. Mm-hmm. Like I think it proves that point, which I think is important.
Yeah, it's something like about the solitude of human condition. Mm-hmm. I'm getting really deep now.
No, we love it.
It's good. No,
and watching your scenes too, especially this season, but it's so fun to watch these scenes as like characters come in from your past and different interactions you have with different people in your life. What you were saying, the layers, the different parts of Sylvie that we didn't see at first.
Of course,
right,
yeah.
Right.
I got mail.
Ooh. Dun, dun, dun.
You're fired.
Love letter.
Look, I love you.
Wow.
No, I love him. He's so quirky, fun, and unapologetically.
Unapologetically.
It's very hard. Himself. He probably gives me the greatest laugh on Emily in Paris. I didn't agree with him on one point, though. I love happy endings. But that's maybe just because I'm not French. Lol. From Reddit. Yeah, I'm enjoying that. I'm so happy. Yesterday I was on the airport and so many people come to me from Japan, from Australia, from Argentina. And for me, there is one thing I appreciate and I love that I discovered thanks to the show that humorism is international. I can make love every culture. And to me, it's very joyful. I'm so happy with that.
Oopsie. All right, okay. I am with Julien and all his frustrations in the last few episodes of season 3 with Emily. His comment of, Emily, do you have an off switch? Was warranted, and I hope that he gets his time to shine in season 4. Thank you. And it was from Saving Cheesecake 95 on Reddit. Well, I think this season Julien is gonna, keep fighting for himself, putting himself first. And I would never say it enough. You guys out there, if you don't feel comfortable at work, if you don't feel comfortable in a relationship, if you don't feel respected, you gotta put yourself first and do what works for you, and don't let anyone take your light away. And Julien, for sure, will never let anyone take his light away.
Is this me?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I spelled my name right, I love that. All right then. Honestly, Alfie deserved much better. And him getting to know how Emily was still in love with Gabriel at the end of season 3 was sad. An emoji face with like, that emoji face. Can you see that emoji face? Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's try to work. You know the one we're talking about?
Gosh, I feel like Alfie's world's just kind of crumbled around him a little bit from season 3. He's definitely found a more vulnerable phase in his life. I think from his friendships to obviously the girl that he loved, it's all just come crashing down. And I think he's just figuring out where he fits in this new world.
What was that? My gym played one of the Mindy songs from Emily in Paris. Slay. Hope the gym bros could appreciate the nuance, the complex emotion, the musical genius, and vocal prowess on display.
Whoop woo!
Very Hamsy. What gym was that? If it's in the lobby of the gym, then it's like kind of like Monsley is kind of the bop that like gets your rhythm going, but it's not like Terminator, you know?
Maybe she loves a good bop to like walk on the treadmill too, though.
Yeah. You know, coming from singing and dancing live and figuring out the technicalities of how you make it work for on-screen work has been like super challenging and super like a big adventure every time.
I don't know what it is about opening letters, but it gets me really excited.
It's been
I'm like, I just want to start shaking it. Is there any money? Like, what's going on?
Just started Emily in Paris, loving it so far. Sylvie is my spirit animal. Antoine, for God's sake, work on your marriage. And that's from user
Peggy!
on Twitter.
Work on your marriage! Come on!
You know, the season begins with Antoine Antoine is hoping for a flashy new fragrance and a Michelin star to help him hold on to his empire as he's getting a divorce. So he's navigating in hot waters, and alongside that, we can detect that despite the fact that him and Sylvie have been separated for a little while, he wouldn't mind rekindling that flame. So to be continued.
I've been rewatching Emily in Paris, and Mindy's outfits, OMG, 8 down. I love the Parisian Pine. That's thanks to Marilyn Fitoussi and all, you know, I feel like it's been really fun over the seasons to watch all of our characters kind of find their own fashion rhetoric. And how they influence each other, and how being in Paris has influenced that too. So
There's an earthquake.
That was an earthquake.
Yeah, there is an earthquake.
That was an earthquake, right?
I thought you were kicking my chair this whole time.
No, there is an earthquake.
Yeah, there's an earthquake. Welcome to InStyle Love. We're having an earthquake.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Oh yeah, there is.
Yeah.
It
The
is.
cameras and the mics are shaking.
I literally thought he was
Yeah.
shaking my
No. Yeah, there's an earthquake.
Oh wow, that gives me such anxiety.
It never
I know, me
happened.
too.
It's the first time in my life. I'm scared. Do you guys like have it all the time?
Is it still shaking? Jesus.
Are we okay?
It is still shaking.
It is.
Okay, let's keep going and then finish.
Yeah, they are.
Sorry.
Wow.
Okay, what were we saying? Let's
I think we're good.
Let's talk about clothes.
Yes.
Natural disasters.
Let's talk about fashion.
Emily in Paris, the movie, the natural disaster.
Oh my god. I think that especially this season we've explored a lot with like structure and silhouette with Mindy as well in terms of performances. But I think that for me, I go from a logistical side of like, can I move in this? Can I turn in this? Can I use the bathroom in the middle of the shooting day?
That's a big thing.
Yeah. But yeah, always like her, and with all of our hair and makeup teams too. I work with Carol and Julianne, and it feels like a big like art piece every time we do like a performance. So yeah.
Oh, it's very long.
Ooh la 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 la.
Do you have 2 hours? This season, Luke became my favorite character. Oh, he's really funny and he always makes an effort with his friends, especially, of course, with Emily. Like taking her to the spot he visits each year on his birthday, taking her to the movies so she can improve her French, and even sharing popcorn with her. That's fantastic. Whenever he's invited somewhere, he shows up, and I thought his birthday gift was very cute because the book obviously means something to him. So it was really nice of him to share it with Emily. Overall, Luke deserves more love, and I really hope he gets more screen time in season 4 so we can get to know him more.
Agreed.
Thank you.
That's a good comment. That's a
And you will be very happy with that new season because I think we know very much more of Luke, of where he's living, his personal life, some passions, strange passions like Luke is. And I am very happy with what the author give to me, because I have the opportunity to show a lot of things and to show a lot of things to Luke for all the audience. I so enjoying the 4th season, and I'm sure the audience will discover so many things of Luke. So, stay tuned.
Emily is very charming and has such a positive aura. Whenever she fails or is embarrassed, I sometimes pause and think what I'd do if I was in her position. Gosh, I might have resigned already or moved back to Chicago with everything that happened to me, but she uses all those setbacks to be better. I appreciate that because I feel like I love that Emily is so positive and trusting before she's distrusting. And I feel that there's a real innate positivity about her that also can kind of sprinkle into any situation. And I think she's learned over the season, specifically this one, about it's okay to be vulnerable and asking for help more as a strength and not a weakness. And imagine moving to a foreign city and not having friends or family to talk to. You wouldn't have the backbone to be vulnerable to. And now she's been here for seasons. She has that outreach, and I think it's really important for her to feel the feelings and like have the people to go to express them. So I was grateful for this season to be able to lean into the vulnerability and have the support system to like help her.
And I feel like the positivity that she has is really like is infecting in a positive way Sylvie, which is something that has to do with the French and American culture and very much so.
Yeah,
and I really
yeah,
and I really appreciate that. I like it. Okay. Oh, that starts really well. I love Sylvie.
Aww.
There's something about this character that makes me want to know more about her life, her past, her rise to success, her marriage, and what drives her. I love that she's so unapologetic. I love that too. Oh, she's so strong. She's taught me about strength and courage a lot. When we started season 1, I was watching Betty Davis films and thinking, oh my God, that could be Sylvie.
That's
But yeah, Betty Davis was an inspiration. But we discover stuff as we go.
Yeah.
We're like, this is all like compliments. We're all like, I love how Mindy is always there for Emily.
Oh yeah, we love that too.
But
I love how you're always there for me too. Yeah.
I feel like you have taught me, Lily, Emily
in the show
has learned a lot about like that soul female friendship through Mindy, and so much of her vulnerability is because of having a safe space in Mindy, and Mindy is always there for Emily, and I feel like we get to see a little bit of Emily being there for Mindy and like reciprocating this season, which I think is necessary because it's a two-way friendship.
I feel like we've learned a lot as you were talking about learning from our characters and writing too. I think like Emily and Mindy's friendship really inspired us as adults too to be like, what do we value in friendships?
Yeah.
And what do we value in each other too?
Yeah.
But yeah, this season especially, I feel like we see a lot of, now they have a shared space for a while and they're very comfortable with each other and they
A little too
go
comfortable.
Deeper. Yeah.
Did anyone else think that Julian's email at the end of season 3 might be to Madeline Witter? It seemed like he typed it in English on purpose. Usually they show texts sent in French. Example, text between Sylvie and Laurent. Shown in French first but translated to English. Or am I thinking way too into this? Just a thought on a possible story plot twist for season 4. Yeah.
Interesting
That's,
fan theory.
that's actually interesting. That's an interesting fan theory. That would mean that Julien contact Madeline and then fly to Chicago and become Julien in Chicago, writers. And then it becomes like a massive spin-off with like 7 seasons. Samuel Arnold, the actors, has to do it. I'm sorry. And then they make 5 movies. And yeah, keep sending those things, please. Like, that gives people ideas and give me jobs.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Be sure to tune in to Emily in Paris season
4.
August 15th, part 1.